Previously, when the royal maids dressed up the young lady with luxurious accessories, she hesitantly asked Heon if she looked weird in these, at which he responded to her with a sudden passionate kiss, expressing that she looked very beautiful in those. Further, as he revealed his masculine body in front of her, she tightly grabbed the long injection, prompting him to flinch heavily. However, Heon maintained his composure, stating that he could not do it with her before their wedding night. Later, when the young lady secretly ran away from the palace at midnight, Heon got enraged at finding this, who resolutely declared that next time he would not let her run away again. So, let's dive into the lovely chapters 7, 8 and 9 of the intriguing Manhwa, A Kind Goblin King's Bird. As Heon desperately searches for the young lady in the midnight, he hears a sudden scream from the palace garden. And upon arriving there, he witnesses that a soldier of his already found the young lady, who is sleeping under the tree according to the soldier, adding that she suddenly throws a stone and screams when the soldier wakes her up. Heon then glances at her trembling body, confirming to himself that the reaction she is giving right now is not of someone who wants to run away, but it is as if she is on guard at seeing a familiar face like her callous father from whom she feels threatened. He swiftly raised his hand and signals to all servants to pretend that they do not hear or see anything like this. Further, as he attempts to get close to the young lady, she senses it and begs at the top of her voice to leave her alone. However, Heon extends his face right in front of her, calling her as his wife. Due to her weak vision, she does not clearly identify who is the person, but at hearing the word wife, she comes to know that he is Heon, at which she quickly embraces him by throwing her arms around his waist. Besides, by shaking heavily, she asks if Heon went to meet the madam. Yet he does not understand her words at all, questioning himself why she is trembling like this. The young lady inquires if he has a wife to whom he went to meet late at night. Hearing this, he covers her shivering body with a blanket, responding that he indeed has a lovely wife and she is right in front of him. Cuddling him even more tightly, she states that she is not talking about herself but that madam of his, adding that she is just a lowly woman who cannot win against the madam. To this, Heon asks who the hell dares to give that title to her. With a stream of tears in her eyes, she discloses that her father's madam used to call her mother a lowly woman. Moreover, the madam used to beat the young lady and her mother when they cried in front of her. She then comes to her knees, pleading with Heon that she does not want to marry him, as she will also be treated the same as her mother by his madam, at which he swiftly declares that their marriage cannot be annulled. Plus, by shaking his head, he asks how she cannot take responsibility after kissing a king's body, adding that if she still persists in her decision, he will destroy her whole family. To this, she perplexedly questions what does he means by destroying the whole family. To clarify her doubts, he states that he will kill her blood relatives who are living on that mountain, and he will also burn her mother's grave. She delivers a terrified expression on her face upon listening to his declaration. Plus, she swiftly pleads with him to at least spare her mother's grave from his anger. Heon does not reply to her desperate plea but maintains his silence for a bit. However, he suddenly lifts her delicate body in his arms like a baby, stating that if she becomes his one and only bride, he will make everything fine. Dear viewers, apologies for the interruption. If you're genuinely enjoying the content on this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe icon with all notifications, since this little support of yours will help this creator continue delivering high-quality work to brighten your day. And take a moment at the end of the video to leave a comment, sharing your thoughts on the content. Your feedback means a lot. Now, let's not take up too much of your time and jump back into the story. At hearing this, the young lady again questions if it means that he really does not have a wife. To this, he expresses that she will only become his soulful bride as he does not want any other woman. Later, when he brings the young lady to their bedroom, she inquires why he does not have 3 or 4 wives when he lives in such a luxurious house. Heon slides his face near her, replying that he only needs one person for his whole life and it is none other than the young lady. He then fetches a bowl of fresh water and removes his goblin mask. Besides, as Heon cleans her dirty feet, he states that now she is going to become his wife. Therefore, it is her right to know what his real identity is. Due to this, he discloses that he is the Red King of Yongsan and also the twin brother of the Emperor. And if he is the king, then it means she will be his future queen. At listening to his comment, the young lady abruptly asks what it means by the word queen, upon which Heon responds that she is going to become his madam. She gets completely surprised at hearing that a low woman like her will become Heon's madam. Witnessing her reaction, he ponders that she does not care about being a queen, but she is so surprised to hear that she is becoming a madam, questioning what torture she had gone through that she does not even understand the word king and queen. He then places a gentle kiss on her foot, declaring that he will make the young lady the happiest lady in the world. As some time passes, we see that Heon is giving a massage to the young lady. where he informs her that this is what married couples do when one of them gets hurt. She gets blushed at sensing his fingers, reflecting that she does not know what a married couple means because she has been confined within the mountain all her life, and she was only summoned to the main house from time to time, where she saw some couples. However, Heon interrupts her thoughts by licking his bare foot, asking the young lady to take care of him like this when he gets hurt. Meanwhile, she tries to get up from the bed, but her attempts fail and she flops on the bed again. At noting her situation, he criticizes himself for becoming greedy for her beautiful body. Moreover, by revealing his masculine body, he mutters that he cannot control his desire for her body until the marriage and will spend the honeymoon night right now. The young lady, at examining an old wound on his chest, swiftly starts to lick it from top to bottom, inquiring if by any chance her licking will make his old wounds better. At listening to this, he presses her body even closer to his chest, replying that indeed it will get all right. He then reflects that despite it not hurting anymore, but it is a scar about which he has never forgotten till now. Not wanting to stop, she proceeds to kiss the surrounding area of the wound. Sensing this, Heon states that her lips are very hot. Further, he pleads her to keeping painting his body with the steady steam of her lovely lips. However, he fails to maintain his desire, due to which he pushes the young lady onto their comfy bed. She gets surprised by his actions, stating that she is not done with the painting yet. By panting heavily, Heon pleads her to do it again after a while, as right now he has something more urgent to do. To this, she unbuttons his hairpin and delivers a romantic kiss on his lips, expressing that she is ready to do it with him. Hearing this declaration, Heon attacks her with multiple kisses, but when he halts to take a break, she surprises him by taking the lead. Besides, as she touches her cheek, she states that she will always remember Heon as her first man. As we wrap up today's segment, thank you for being with us until the very end. I'll be sharing fresh videos of this manga and exciting new series every weekend. Your support is invaluable, so please subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your encouragement keeps the channel thriving, and I appreciate it immensely. Until next time, take care and goodbye.